Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Like that. I want to move that one. Actually, that one is not in line with the top, is it? Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be in line with everything. This is... I do get hung up on this. I do get very easily hung up on everything having to be in perfect line with each other. It's very, very easy to do that in this game. You can really get caught up in trying to make sure everything fits. Everything else absolutely spot on perfect. It doesn't need to. It's nice when it does, though. There, it's just for looks. It's 100% entirely for the look of it all. And that one there. So now I've got 3 lines of those, and then if I put in another line of these in the bottom, so I will, yeah, I'll copy that line there, and I'll drop those in here. They're going to go right there like that. That is maximum numbers of speed modules and boosts and everything all the way around that I can possibly do. So next up, what we want to do is I want to come up here and I want to get a pipe coming in to feed this. Now, in order to be able to do that, because I got that sort of hugging right at the top there, I have to bring that one out and I have to bring it over like that. And then you over here, I'm actually going to have to bring it straight off of the end of here in order to make this work. No, I don't even need to do that. I can just leave it like that because that's actually in line there. That's perfect. So all I need to do is bring that one down and over. That one down and over. There, for the 3 lines that we've got. And then I can go like this. And there. So that is now feeding the heavy oil into the top part of it. And then I can come out this down here. Doesn't need anything extra than just that one, like that. And while I'm doing that, I don't think I've got tanks being made anywhere, so I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go 5, 10, like that. I'll make 10 of those tanks. You will go here, like that, there, and up there somewhere. And then I will take this. I don't want that request over there, so I'm not going to do a copy-paste of that. I'm simply going to build a new one over this side. So what we will do is... that one's like sitting down, and yeah, where it's going in, it's got to be different. So we'll put that one here like this. Actually, that one can go there like that. No, I don't want to do it like that. Do I? Not at all. No. What I want to do is I want to take these storage tanks first, and I'll bring them over. So I've got 10 storage tanks there. They come over almost to the middle. So I'm going to bring them back this way, like that. And I'm going to do these storage tanks. They're going to be pinned the opposite direction to the other ones, so that I don't get any confusions on them. And that one's going to go there, and then you are going to go... like that, and then I'm going to turn them round, and it's going to go like that, and it's going to fill the rest of them in. There we go. So there is 10 tanks in there waiting to gather everything up. And then that is going to go there, and there, and there, like that. So that's going to start filling all of that up. And then what I will do is I'll take you, and you're going to work the same as the other one is. So that's going to go into there, and I'm going... no, I don't want to do that. Nope, not at all. I want to fill lubricant barrel on there. That one needs to go round onto there. So it will suck it out of this pipe straight from here. And then these over here, they're going to start filling up. They'll eventually fill up, so I'll have a large reserve of that, same as I'm going to have a large reserve of the heavy oil over this side. That's absolutely fine. Now, that's going to work well. So if I look over here, I've got... the light oil is going out for a minute. So is the petroleum. The heavy oil is also dropping out. So I'm quickly going through and I'm filling these up, but I've got no requests anywhere, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to have a reserve of light oil barrels. The heavy oil barrels, that's different. I've got a load of them over here. I'm already using a load of them in here as rapidly as I can, and that's filling this up, which is in turn processing and filling this up. Once that one's filled up, then it's going to slow things down quite a bit. So next, I want to go over to here, and I want to do a request a chest. And I want to do a passive provider chest on this one. And we want to go that way and that way. And then I can copy that and put that into there. It's going to ask for empty barrels. I'll set that to 400 like that. I'll put a light on there. Although I don't need one. I've got lights everywhere. And I'll drop that onto there. Excellent. Right, so now I've got lubricant taken care of, in theory. As soon as we get some barrels over here. And then that lubricant is being requested over here for these. That's where it's being requested and being used. Now, is one factory producing the lubricant going to be enough? That's the big question. You over this side, I've got 300 in there. I'm going to speed this up a bit. I'm going to drop that in there. So that's going insanely fast now. That's way better. So that's going to really pump that through there. Whether this is going to be needed. I've only got 20 barrels on their way over, which means that our empty barrel production is poor, to say the least. So I need to... Where is the empty barrel production? Empty barrel production is nowhere to be seen. I think I've only got, like, one factory making empty barrels. And if that's the case, I'm going to need to work on that one as well. Don't know. Right. The other thing that I completely forgot about for a while is this, down here. What have we got? I'm still waiting on those to be delivered. And also the electric engine units. We haven't been making electric engine units, so we haven't made anything in there. Nothing has been created yet. The concrete has not been delivered. Concrete is slowly being placed out in some of these areas, which is good. And stone is being picked up over here from this lot, so that's running. The coal line over there, that's not doing anything at the moment. See? Nothing. I got no coal being brought out of there. The big ones is the iron ore. All of the iron ore is being gathered. Oh, no. Why is that? Oh! Ah, I got a chest of iron ore there that's not being gathered because I don't have a grid out ready for it. So what we'll do to allow for that is I will deconstruct that down to there, that over to there, and those, and then I will take this one and I will drop that on there. And that one can actually drop down behind it as well, so I can get rid of that bit. That can go. I'll drop that all the way down to there. And I'll leave the other line. I will just remove those. Not remove any more than that. And I can take that. And you can go on there for another RoboPort tile. And you can... I won't join that one in. What about you? I don't know about that one. I might just, I might end up putting solar panels in that one. Now, if we zoom in a minute and we have a look, I got 23,000 construction robots at the moment. I think we will head over that way. What have I got in here? I got 36 empty barrels on the way up here. The problem we've got is the empty barrels are not being brought over. I need more empty barrels. Need to go and get, like, I've got a load of empty barrels here that are being brought up, and I've got lots of empty barrels on all of these because I've got 400 requested on each one. And that's the thing, is that we need to sort of catch up with a number of empty barrels that are being requested everywhere. So I'm slowly getting there with empty barrel production, but it's still a slight issue. So where is empty barrels? I know I got them somewhere, but I didn't do a big section producing them, did I? So as I didn't do a big section producing them, I need to find out where they are to see how many are being made at the moment. They're not very many. Science is another thing that we need to start working on. I need to start really boosting production. But it's, as I've been doing this, like, conversion and changing everything over, it's taken quite a while to get everything in place. It's a slow process to get everything in place here. That there, that's a dead one. That's dead in the water there. I've got no I've got no other pipe coming into that, so I'll remove that. And you. That one there, and then that section there can all be removed. It's not being used anymore. And that can go as well. Right, there's another bit that is out of the way. That's pipes down there. I've got the ultra, the lightweight, what are those called? I remember now. Low density structures. Low density structures being made down there. We've got engine units here. Those are actually working all right for a minute. Where, oh, where is barrel production? It's got to be here somewhere. It's not over this side, is it? No, it's not in there. It's not that bit. I thought it'd be over here somewhere. I'm wondering if I've got barrels being made at all. Oh, there. I've got one thing of barrels being made right here. You need steel to do that. It's not the fastest thing, is it? Might be an idea if we do some work on that. That could be another square that we get up and running. That might be the next square that we get up and running, actually. Thinking about it. Let's have a look. How is this? Right, we definitely want more barrels. Because as we change things around and we do get more production coming in, it's reliant on things like the barrels. It's going to be more and more important. Now, if I drop that in there, yeah, that requires moving some of this down. I mean, that's not a major issue. I could still do that, and we could put barrels up there. Although I don't think that would be the best place to put the barrels. Although steel is down through here, and steel is one of the things that I've actually got plenty of. I don't have a shortage of steel. Despite the fact they've got a shortage of iron, I don't really have a shortage of steel. So I'd be quite happy to keep going with that. Why have I got a shortage of these, though? They're coming in. I think it's just the speed that they're being made. I literally think it. I do believe it is the speed. Oh, wait, no, it's copper. What are you? Yes, copper. I've got a shortage of copper. That's why those aren't running very well. We will come down. Oh, I know what I'll do. Because I don't think I need gazillions of barrels. Because once you reach a certain equilibrium of barrel production, you don't really need to worry about it. It gets to a point where you don't need to worry about it too much further. So I've got like these items here, which are ones where I don't need to worry about it too much. So if I go back down over here and I find that barrel maker again, where is it? There. I get that one right there, and I will copy that bit. I'm going to leave that one running. I'm not going to stop that one. I'm going to bring that one up here, and I'm going to do a line of them. So I'm going to do these. So I might as well put those in so that the all of the factories get to make use of them. I'll put that right the way over to there, like that. I'm not going to worry about another one. Let's not worry about that too much. And then we will go with paste in here. And that one is going to go on there like that. And there's barrel production. Fantastic. Right, and then I can take these like that. If I do those, every other one like that. There. Lights would also be nice, I think. We'll put those next to the power poles. Like that. A nice even spread all the way across. And I'll do the same down this side. With another even spread all the way across. And I'll put in some more lights. And then I will finally put in some speed modules into those. And we'll start running them through. Right, let's put that into there. And then you in there, you want some speed modules. Like that, and then I will copy that bit, and I'll put those down here. Right. There we go. Alright, I don't need any more than that. That's all I'm going to need for these. I don't need more than that, so it's as long as we get some steel brought up, 200, 200. They're all bringing 200 bars of steel up in here. That's going to start making a load of extra barrels, which in turn will start making a load more electric engine units, which is things that we're going to need down over here. If we go back to this one down here, we've only got 19 electric engine units at the moment. And the big shortage, well, obviously now the shortage is definitely going to be the lubricant because we haven't made any for a while. But that's what the problem was lubricant. We had a lack of lubricant coming in. Light oil is now completely full, plus all of those are completely full. So light oil is not going to change coming in through here. That's going to stay the same. Heavy oil, I've got a fair bit of storage in here, but I'm waiting on empty barrels. I've got empty barrels being brought out here, but that one is nearly full now. All 10 tanks. So if we do have something happen with our supply, we've got a reserve of heavy oil there, which can be converted into more of this. Those are full anyway. So I've got 20 tanks worth that will be able to be converted, because that converts on a 1-to-1 basis, I think. If I remember correctly. 10 heavy oil makes 10 lubricant. It does. It works on a 1-to-1 basis. So all the heavy oil we got in there will be lubricant. So I've got 20 tanks worth of lubricant right there. All I'm waiting for is lots more barrels into there, which will push it into there, which will push it out. The only thing I didn't do, was what I should have done before I left up there, was put speed modules in. How are the barrels doing down here? Right, we're making a load of them now. That's good. I can leave those to go. And I can run up this side. I can run all the way up through here. A little bit of a trot. And I want to go and put 4 speed modules into the lubricant barrels. And what we've actually got is... I said that we've got 20 tanks worth. We haven't. We've got better than that. Because this one right here, productivity on this... Crafting speed is up a bit, but productivity is plus 30%. And that's the same on all of them. So we've actually got 10 tanks on here of heavy oil. But in order once it's converted over, we've actually got an additional 30%. So we've got an additional 3 tanks worth. So we've got 10 tanks of heavy oil, which will be turned into 13 tanks of lubricant over here, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, we don't need these at the moment, but I'm going to do that because I'm hoping that we will have a good, steady stream of empty barrels coming up here, which is going to make a huge difference to everything. And that's going to get the lubricant running, and then it's going to be able to be used through the rest of the factory. What I'm going to do right here is switch off barrels off of auto trash for a minute, and I'm going to steal a whole load of those. I'm going to bring them this way. You're trying to bring something to me. What are you trying to bring me? Oh, you're trying to bring me some chests. I'm going to run up this way, like this, I'm going to jump into there, and I'm going to dump that lot in there like that. They are going to very, very quickly go through, and in fact, this one works so fast that these can't shovel them across fast enough. That's a good thing. If I have a look in here, have I got any more? I don't. I can, like, we're maximum now on the number of items that a stack inserter can move. That's maxed out now. That's got to be our space science pack. That's the very next thing that we're doing. Once we've done this. Mining productivity, we'll leave that. We'll work on the space science packs. Right. That means we've now got a bit of lubricant that is running down across. I've got more oil barrels, empty barrels that are on the way up. It's going to take a minute or two for them to get here. That's fine. We can cope with that. It's going to take you. Wait, my robots have gone over there, isn't it? That was my robots indeed. I should stop my robots from flying for a second. This is something that, like, my robots, that they get distracted. They're like me. They get very easily distracted. Come back. There it is. Right. He's now come back again, and he can keep going with what he's doing. I'm going to go whizzing off down this way. All the way down to the bottom. I want to go down to here, and I want to start building some stuff for the construction of that. So I've got it's not those, it's the actual rockets themselves. So we've got some other bits that we're going to need to start using in order to make that work. And this is quite an important thing. There's one thing I want to work out a second. If I have a look on here, so we've got conversion rates 40 heavy oil converts down into only 30 light oil. And here, 30 light oil goes to only 20 petroleum gas. So ideally, if we're going to be making solid fuel, we're going to want to use those as they are. We don't want to change them over. Rocket fuel requires solid fuel and light oil. So, perfect situation here. We stop converting we turn surplus heavy oil into lubricant and solid fuel, and we turn the light oil into solid fuel and light oil, and then petroleum becomes just petroleum. We've got that one is cracking out of there. Although you don't get a lot of petroleum out of that procedure, it's all heavy oil. Heavy oil is the big one. So you kind of want a split between the cracking and doing that. You want to try to avoid cracking down too much. You don't want to be turning heavy oil into light oil into petroleum too much. You just want to be focusing on the one item. Because if you look at the other, that one, advanced oil there, 25 heavy, 45 light, 55 petroleum. But that requires the crude oil to go in. You need crude oil running in on that one. So that makes a bit of a difference on that. Now, here, what's going on here? I think that's scheduled for removal, is it? I would assume so. At some point, that will be removed. That's my assumption on there. Right, anyway, let's go into here and have a look. So I'm waiting on electric engine units. I need 200 of them, and I need 200 of the processing units as well. Both of which we've got a shortage of, because we have a shortage of the reds, because we have a shortage of copper. So why do we have a shortage of copper? I've got my main copper processing over this side. I've got some going in. 228 copper ore being delivered over to here. 248. 248. I've got the stuff being delivered. It's just not getting here. Alright, it's coming long distances. Comes from all of these distances over here. And it comes up from down here. I've got those long distances being covered with that little patch. Don't have any more. And I've got this patch over here. Oh! Ah, now that makes a difference. My bad big time. What's going on there? Oh, this stuff being demanded. That's being pulled out. That's working. That's being pulled out, although we could really do with moving this, because look at the queue that is waiting on there. That is ridiculous. So I do need to change that one around. That's being done correctly, but that one's not doing anything, and that one there is not doing anything. I need to get that one being extracted. I had that one ready, but then I never changed it over, did I? Let's have a look. Right, that will be alright. I mean, if I get these here up and running, that would be good. Yeah, I don't need to go up there. I don't need to go up there. So let's go over here, and I'll do it like this. So I will put the ghost prints in. That one's fine. I do need to put one there, one there, one there. That will keep those running. That one's got no power, and that one's got no power. I will put those going. Get them started back up again, like that. And you over here, I will do the same. Right, that one to go there, and that one to go there, like that. Okay, so they can go in there, and they can do the same. And then paste. Now, have I done too many to make this work? Or is that going to have the bit that I want? Right, that's not going to do the bit that I want right there. So I will go up here, because the bit that I want is that one right there. So I will copy that one right there. Like that. And then I will come down here and I'll drop that one onto there. I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to... So it's closer to these robots down here. I'm less likely to have a whole load of them queuing up on those two. Not that they necessarily will. But they might. You never know with this lot. They're a bit daft at times. And I'm going to take that. I don't need to have that in there at all. I know that. I absolutely know that I don't need to have those in there. It's just that's what I've got there to copy and paste. That's all. It's literally, I'm just copying and pasting it. So I can wait for that bit to go in. That's going to get us a bit more copper going. And then, really, it'd be good if we got that patch going as well. This one down here, I do want to start getting that one moved. But I'm not sort of... It's not the be-all and end-all. This is not going to be the end of the world if it doesn't happen. And they've taken a break on doing landfill again. At least I've managed to get landfill go round most of this. And then they decided to stop again. They got fed up with that, and they've gone and worked on some other things. Roboports, again, they've slowed down, but that is because we don't have the red circuits, because we don't have the copper. So I've got that new bit of copper going in. Let's just see if that's... Where are these robots? There should be some robots coming over. You've now gone in, and you've gone in, which means that that one is not very far away. Here we go. They're already on their way over. There go the robots. We've got a big long line of them. They're going to start putting in all of that. So, you know what? Let them just stay there and carry on and do that. We're going to take a little mosey on over this way. I can get this copper patch up and running. And then once I got the copper patch up and running, we can then go back and we can start building up some more of the bits for launching rockets. Because that's something that I really, really, really want to do, is get those rockets launching. I really do. I cannot begin to express how much I want rockets being launched. Because it's going to be very cool. But I think one thing that I have neglected a lot so far, and I really have neglected this a lot, and I do apologize, because I'm sure some of you are getting a bit frustrated by it, is I haven't been doing science very much. Like, I've got the research going, but like, I'm not doing very much in the way of producing science. And I imagine that there are some of you that are getting a little bit frustrated by this, so I do apologize for that. I should have been doing it already. And there we go. That's come out now, and it's running in, and that should start to make a big difference. Already that there should start to make a difference, and especially when I get this patch, because this is another 300 million copper. There's 50 million up there. That one's got 15 million left. I got a little tiny bit of 193,000 left on that one. We've got a little bit of coal in there as well. But this is the big bad boy over here. This is the big one. And how am I going to do this? Have I got a paste I can use? Probably not. I've probably gone past anything to do with mining now. I think I have. I think I've gone way past anything to do with mining. Right. Which one are we getting? There's a nice big one. That's looking pretty swish. Right, we'll grab that. I will copy a section of that, so I will go to you, which is right in the middle. Take that over to there, and I will go to that point right down there. That is perfect. Okay. I grab all of that. It's a big, big chunk. And I'm going to take that to the top. That's going to go up there. That's going to go out as far as that. I'll go up to there. So I'll drop that first one down there. And then I will come over here a little bit further. And, right, where am I? Standing in the middle here. Why is it not? Oh. Right, I will stand there and turn my robots on now. And then I'll go into map, and I will concentrate on doing this on the map. So that can go to there. Or I gotta overlap by bringing it all the way up to there. I'll overlap. I'd rather have a bit of overlap on this. Keep bringing it down until I've got it set up perfectly. There. That's where that one's got to go in there. And then over this side, that will fit nicely on there, actually. That can go right out onto there. And then this one will do the same. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.